Check, check. Pound for pound sports entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that, man. It's your host F Merritt. I didn't post anything today, which really sucks. There's a couple things going on, so I figure, you know what? I'm about to go to the gym. Why not just go ahead and do a little quick little live stream, give your opinion, do a breakdown of Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, talk about Floyd, Jake Paul situation, talk about Floyd in general, couple fights, couple potential fights, and just go from there and see what happens. Oh, and the Ruiz pay-per-view numbers, you know what I'm saying? So I got a couple things to touch on. I'll give y'all like 20, 30 minutes, whatever. Um, Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. I appreciate y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. Support who supports you. It's your host, F Merritt. Now, with that being said, tomorrow's fight night. Actually, it's like midnight here. So, hey, it's fight night, baby. Canelo Alvarez, Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know who y'all picking. I am kind of leaning towards Canelo for obvious reasons, but at the same time, it's always that little thought in the back of your head, like, what if Billy Joe Saunders could do it? What if the little tricks and mind games that he's been playing with Canelo, calling him out on certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if that really plays a factor with Canelo? Canelo just for whatever reason can't get his punches off, you know. No disrespect to the gypsies, out there, but I don't know, man. Billy Joe Saunders he's a good fighter, but I don't think he can beat Canelo, honestly. If Canelo just listen, all Canelo has to do is cut the ring off, go to the body. We don't know what happens when Billy Joe Saunders gets hit to the body. He's a very slick fighter. Canelo's gonna walk you down, cut that ring off, keep you in the corner, body, 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 let you get out a little bit, come get you again, body, mix it up, jab, body, counter punch you. So it's all about it. This fight really might be a chess match. It might be a boring chess match where it goes to the judges, and of course, it's going to go to Canelo. You know how the game goes. But I don't know. Maybe if Billy Joe Saunders could somehow just be so dominant to the point where Canelo can't even touch him. I don't know. I don't know. That's a double-edged sword, man. I don't know. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders, he didn't have power like that. I don't think he have respectable power to keep Canelo off of him, honestly. But if he just keeps sticking him with the jab, moving, frustrating Canelo, surviving the rounds, making sure Canelo's hitting nothing but air, we could do something. But then again, my opinion doesn't mean anything. Your opinion doesn't mean anything. The judges' opinions are the only opinions that mean something. And I'm speaking from history, they always seem to go to Canelo in tough fights, debatable fights. You know what I'm saying? Seems like they just see it his way. And he is I guess, the house fighter. He is the not hometown, but in Texas. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. And he's a great fighter. So, I mean, he's the champion. Well, they're both champions, but, he's the Ring Magazine champion of 168. I believe he has the what does he have? He has the WBC and the WBA. So this is for the WBO unification. And he's on a mission, man. Canelo wants to be undisputed at 168. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go Canelo on this. I think Canelo either stops Billy Joe, or I think he stops Billy Joe in either the 9th or 10th round, or it goes unanimous decision for Canelo. That's how I see it going. Unanimous decision for Canelo. If Billy Joe can somehow beat Canelo, I still think it'll be like either a split decision or it'll be a draw. Split decision victory for Billy Joe. I just can't see that happening, dude. I really can't. Billy Joe Saunders is a great fighter. He's slick, but he hasn't looked like the old Billy Joe Saunders since the David Lemieux fight. Honestly, he hasn't. He hasn't. He struggled with Martin Murray. He looked terrible there. He looked terrible, I believe, in his first fight, moving up to 168 to get the belt. He looked bad. Like, I'm just like, where is this guy in Billy Joe Saunders that beat David Lemieux easily? That was probably his best performance. I don't think anybody probably could have beat him that night. He was rolling. But I don't know, man. Tyson Fury's over there. Of course, he's backing his homeboy. This man said he's going to stop him. He's going to punch him in his mouth with his jab and stop Canelo, knock him out. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I know that's your homeboy, but let's be realistic, buddy. Let's be realistic. That's not real. Nobody sees that happening. If now I'm gonna tell you this: if Billy Joe Saunders somehow starts walking Canelo down and he gets power overnight, something is funny. Something's a little fishy about that. That's all I'm saying. You mean tell me you haven't stopped nobody else, but all of a sudden now you're gonna stop Canelo Alvarez? Man, stop. You can't lie to me. Can't lie to me. But I think it's a very interesting fight. Could be a chess match. Could be a boring fight. It could be a boring slash tactical fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a good fight for boxing heads and hardcores, but the casuals, the people that are paying the money, they want to see somebody get knocked out. They want to see. I mean, first of all, they're all coming there in Texas. The majority, I say 90% coming to Texas to see Canelo Alvarez. I'm gonna be real. That's honest. Nobody's coming to see Billy Joe Saunders, man. Stop. I can't even lie about that, man. Stop. Billy, that doesn't mean he's not a good fighter, and that doesn't mean he doesn't have a chance. He's got a chance, but can he do it? I don't see him doing it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that was that. So I'm picking Canelo Alvarez to stop. I'm picking Canelo Alvarez to stop Billy Joe Saunders in either 9 or 10 rounds or a majority decision. Okay, that's how it's going in my mind. What else was on the take? Floyd Mayweather. Oh my God, Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul. Um, it's mainly about all the other celebrities reacting to the situation that happened yesterday between the brawl, the Royal Rumble that went down at Miami Dolphin Stadium between Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul. Man, listen, at this point, can we be honest about it? Can we just honestly? Nobody cares about Floyd and Logan Paul. Logan, I don't care. I tried to listen to the back and forth on the mic. My God, it's terrible, terrible. And I was supposed to go out there. I'm glad I didn't go out there. I'm glad, but then I'm kind of mad because I would have got a one-on-one with Floyd, and I would have got all that extra footage. But I mean, hey, everybody that was out there, they did it. Everybody got the footage. Footage went retarded. It went everywhere. And you know what? That's a good and bad thing. I see comments on everybody's pages and social media saying, "Oh, it was scripted. It's like wrestling. This is terrible. Oh, this is bad for the sport." Even Conor McGregor said it's bad for the sport of boxing, talking about Floyd Mayweather is making himself look crazy. He shouldn't be fighting Jake Paul. Hold on, didn't he fight you? Wasn't that the same thing that people were saying in the boxing community about Floyd fighting Conor McGregor? So if Floyd would have listened to them, you wouldn't have got that $100 million payday. Let's be honest, man. I don't want Conor McGregor. Don't say nothing. He beat you easily, and he picked what round and bet on the round that he was gonna stop you in, and he went out and did it. I don't get it. A lot of people saying, "Oh, Jake Paul took Floyd's hat, but he didn't do nothing when McGregor rubbed his head." Yeah, it was in the contract that if Conor McGregor touched Floyd Mayweather, that Dana White was going to have to pay Floyd Mayweather $1 million. That's why I believe it happened over in the UK. That's why Floyd Mayweather was sitting in a chair. Conor McGregor was behind him, rubbed his head. Floyd Mayweather just smiled, looked at Dana White. He already knew. I'm gonna need that million about you, buddy. I need that $1 million. That's fine. And then he went out there to furthermore destroy Conor McGregor in I believe, the 10th or 11th. It's easy. Easy. Carried him through the fight. Told y'all what he was gonna do. Went out there and did it easily. Didn't even train for the fight. That's the sad part about it. Floyd looks like he's in good shape. He's always in good shape, always training. Um, Logan Paul, I don't care about Logan Paul. No disrespect to Logan Paul because he is a fellow YouTuber, but at the same time, dude, you don't. How can you get up on the podium and try to say anything to Floyd Mayweather? He's undefeated. He beat world champions, made the most money out of everybody in boxing. Time and time again, defied the odds and defeated all the foes. Anybody you lined up in front of him, you beat him. Okay. For you to just bring up the same stuff that everybody else says, man, just stop, bro. He was talking about his hairline. Okay, yeah. He was talking about, him beating his wife allegedly. Okay. But okay, say something else. Talk about the fight. Nobody takes you. No, I'm gonna be real. Logan Paul seems like a nice guy. Jake Paul is the dickhead. Okay. And he is the younger, and it's just sad. Jake Paul showed up to his older brother's press conference, promotional, whatever situation, you know what I'm saying? Promotional thing for his fight, and he steals all the thunder. Now, instead of everybody talking about Logan Paul and Floyd, everybody's talking about Jake Paul and Floyd. So I'm gonna be honest. Logan, go sit down somewhere. I don't care. He's putting stuff out in the media saying, "Oh, now it's personal. Now I didn't like any of that. That's my little brother." Yeah, I don't give a crap about none of that. Nobody cares about that fight, bro. Everybody care about Jake Paul and Floyd. We want to see what happens. Jake Paul is the hottest dude in the streets right now. He's getting into it with boxers. He's getting into it with MMA fighters. He's showing up to UFC, calling out Daniel Cormier and him. They going back and forth. He's going back and forth with Conor McGregor, going back and forth with Usman, even after he just destroyed Mastodon in 2 rounds. Man, first of all, if I'm a boxer, if I'm a fellow fighter, I would look at Jake Paul instead of criticizing him. How about you learn how to promote yourself? Learn how to promote yourself. This is what you have to do. You have to do more than just fight. We know you can fight. You're on a world class level. You're one of the best in the world. We get it. You're world champions. Great. But nobody cares. The casual person doesn't even know who you are. So this is two different games that you're playing. You already in the fight game. You have to fight to survive. You got to fight to get to the next level, the next big fight, paydays. But for you to get the bigger paydays and become a household name and even get even more financial security, not only for yourself, but your friends and family, you have to market yourself. You can't just fight, talk crap when it's time for a fight, and then just disappear. Because these fighters only fight what? I'm just saying in boxing, these guys fight what, maximum 2, 3 times a year, 1, 2, 3 times. Like nobody knows who y'all are. Then you guys do 200, 300,000 pay-per-view buys and think you're a star. That's not a star. What Floyd and Jake Paul did yesterday, I'll throw Logan Paul in there because he was amongst, he was in the midst of everything, whatever. But what they did, that's how you market a fight. That's how you promote a fight. It got the world talking. It was on World Star, TMZ, your local news, all social media platforms. Come on, man. Come on. That's how you do it. Now, was it embarrassing for Floyd? Maybe. Was it scripted? Maybe. Maybe not. Did it possibly go too far? Maybe. Like I said, was it embarrassing for Floyd? Maybe. 50 Cent even said something. I don't know why you keep talking about this man, 50. He already said he would beat up the Paul brothers, then fight you for winner takes all. You said, nah, I don't want to fight. Well, then shut up. Straight up. You and Conor McGregor are like the biggest Floyd trolls ever. You don't want to fight. Conor got in the ring and fought him, got his ass whooped, and you still talking. I don't know what else to do with y'all, man. I really don't. But that's how you promote a fight. You got celebrities talking about you. Look, your local news, CNN, Headline, Fox News, TMZ, World Star. Everybody's going crazy. When that junk happened, it exploded. I was seeing memes. I'm still seeing memes. The memes are hilarious. But guess what? A fight that nobody cared about all of a sudden has some interest. And then the fact that Floyd said I would fight both of them in the same night, you putting it in Miami in Miami Dolphin Stadium in Miami, June 6th on a Sunday, which is very different. Now the buzz is going crazy for this fight. People looking forward to it. You got Floyd. He's older. He's smaller than the Paul brothers. Let's see what happens. It's going to do numbers. Two of them in the same night on a Sunday night. Ooh, I think it does great numbers. I think even Triller knew it's going to do great numbers because Triller, who had the June 5th spot for Teofimo Lopez and what's his name, Cambosos, with Evander Holyfield and Kevin McBride on the undercard, had to move their date. They moved their date. I'm not sure. I think it's further in June or whatever. But come on, bro. Come on. You fighters, pay attention. Learn from. I'll give Ryan Garcia his props. He's got a social media following stuff. That's cool. He's with celebrities. Not right now because he's going through what he's going through. Salute to him. But these younger guys can put you at a different level. You want people to tune into your fights. You want people to have updates. You want to be able to sell your merchandise so you can get even more money. The more popular you are, the more you bring to the table, the more money you can get in the long run. If you promote yourself better than your promoter does, then guess what? I don't need a promoter. I can do it myself and save that 15 to 20% off out my checks. Duh. If I 5, 10, 20 million people following me on social media. All I gotta do is just put a fight on, announce my fight. Everybody's gonna tune in. Duh. It's not hard. You become a household name. You become legendary. Even if you win, lose, or draw, people are gonna tune in to support you. But you have to learn how to market yourself, and you get even more money. That's how you do it. That's how you win in this game. That's it. Your prize fighters. Some people saying, "Oh, we should be fighting for the belts." Yeah, that's cool. When you already got the belts and you a world champion, the belts mean nothing to you at that point. When your legacy is solidified, you four division champion, 5 division champion, unified champion, undisputed, this, that, and the third. If you're all of those things, your money should be there. You should be getting compensated greatly. You should have top-notch money. You shouldn't have to worry about anything. And that's one of the worst things you could ever see, is a fighter that gives his all to the sport and doesn't have anything to show for it when it's all said and done. That is a depressing thing to see and hear, man. You get your money, you work hard, fight the best, get your money, learn how to market yourself, stack your money, take care of your family, retire from the game at the right time where you have all your faculties and you're not talking crazy and slurring your speech and you're not all broken down, and you go and enjoy your life because you put the work in. That's it. That's it. Floyd Mayweather, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul are showing you guys how to promote in this day and age. You just fighting is not going to get you nowhere. Yeah, it'll get you, it'll get you some things, but it's not going to get you what you want. Your prize fighter. You should want the prize. You should want a bigger bag. You feel what I'm saying? You should want all of that. You should want the world to see how great you are. You should want the money that comes with the world seeing how great you are. That's just me. My little mini rant on how to promote a fight. But as far as the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, Jake Paul situation, hey, if he wants to fight both of them in the same night, cool. These guys are bigger. They take the game serious. They're training. A lot of fighters and Hall of Famers have been in camp with them. They said, hey, I mean, these boys work hard. But for them to go up against Floyd, who's a smaller fighter, older, I don't know, man. I think all Floyd has to do is just go to the Mayweather gym, go to his gym in Vegas and just fight bigger fighters, doghouse rules. He's been doing that his whole career, though. He's been changing out sparring partners, 6, 7 sparring partners his whole time. Just when he's sparring, just go, 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 doghouse, doghouse, doghouse. That's it. Making dudes quit, getting them up out of there. Man, that's just, I don't know. Floyd's special, man, but Floyd's getting older. I don't know how many pay-per-views this could do. I see millions of dollars being generated, people. I will be in attendance because I just like this. I like the spectacle. Now I'm more interested. See how that works? Before everybody was like, then all of a sudden this stuff happened. It's like, oh, you have to ask yourself the question, like, was this real? Was this fake? Is this real beef? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that not what they're here to do? It's an exhibition. We're making all this fuss about an exhibition. The bigger question is, are they going to have the same rules as they did in the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight? You feel what I'm saying? No knockdowns, no blood, you know what I'm saying? No knockouts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's the same rules like that, hey, guess what? They just got us. I guarantee they're not going to announce the rules till what? I would say fight night. Right before they walk into the ring, that's when I would announce the rules. After everybody's already paid for the pay-per-view, I got your money. You know what I'm saying? But Oscar De La Hoya. It's news that Oscar De La Hoya I think his Golden Boy contract is going to be ending with Dazn at the end of this year. So we're going to see what happens with that. They just had Oscar De La Hoya on Triller up there, laughing it up, hooking it up with Snoop Dogg and them. I don't think that's a good platform for him. I think he should I don't know what Oscar should do because his stable of fighters, no disrespect to them fighters, them guys work hard, but I don't think that's enough. I think he needs more. I don't know. That's a slippery slope with that. Should he try to stay with DAZN? DAZN is fully committed to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is running that thing You got Canelo away from Oscar. See, if Oscar would have kept Canelo, you could have brought something to the table to a major network or something. You got Ryan Garcia, Jaime Munguia, Virgil Ortiz. After that, it's like, okay. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But say hypothetically he does take the zone. I mean, he does take Golden Boy over to Triller. How would that fit? How would that work out? Would you just put your guys on the undercards of some of these Triller sporadic, spontaneous events? Mm. Now I know a couple fighters that should go to Triller. They have the personality that would match up with that whole laid back kind of, boxing after dark kind of attitude. Adrian Broner definitely should go to Triller. You're gonna get your money. You can say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. You could still be the personality, and nobody's gonna care. Hell, you could be on a commentator team if you wanted to. We could literally feed Adrian Broner guys that people have never heard of, and he wouldn't have to even worry about struggling. He could just go in there and whatever they want to do is whatever they want to do. We can get some knockouts, talk his shit. World's watching. We good. Another guy that should be coming back to boxing pretty soon. You've seen him out there trying to hold Floyd Mayweather back from Logan and Jake Paul. That's right. The one, the only Jarrell Big Baby Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I believe he had a 6 month. Oh, I don't even know. Hold on. I think it was a 1 or 2 year ban from in the WBA. I think every other sanctioned body dropped him. Now, see, I'm connecting the dots with this. He's sitting there, you know, out there with Floyd and stuff. Floyd and PBC are really tight with the WBA. Come on, man. Big Baby Miller, come back, be part of the money team, or he can come, be on what is it, PBC on Fox, or like I said, he would with his personality, I think he would honestly do a lot better on Triller. Throw Adrian Broner, Big Baby Miller on Triller. Come on, bro. Take your time, get a couple tune-ups in, you get your money back. The world's watching you, you talk your shit, call out whoever, and that's it. That's how you get back in the sport of boxing, people. Salute to Big Baby Miller, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you back in there. The world needs you back, man. Really need you back in this ring. But what else? Oh, Oscar. No, not Oscar. Andy Ruiz, Chris Areola. Supposedly, word on the street is that their pay-per-view numbers were between. See, this is so weird. They're like between 30,000 and 150 to 160,000. So I'm gonna go with the higher number. I'll go with the higher number. Say they did 160,000. I believe the price point was $49.95, $49.99, whatever. Great fight. To me, honestly, it was a good fight for the first 5 rounds. After Chris Areola hurt his arm, it was pretty much, that was it. Andy Ruiz got knocked down the first round. He got buckled a couple times the first 3 rounds, man. I'm telling you, my heart was racing because first of all, it's heavyweight boxing. One punch could change everything. And for me to see Andy Ruiz go down, I'm like, okay, bet. But the longer that he was hanging around and able to kind of settle in and try to work the body, and I seen how Areola wasn't really throwing anything back really with his left hand. He kept shaking it and stuff. I'm like, oh man, he hurt his shoulder or something. I was like, he's 40 years old. It is what it is. So for some people to say that Chris Areola won, yeah, no, the man didn't win, but those scorecards were disgusting. He was disrespectful. And he put up the first half of the fight, he was a very, very interesting. Very interesting. So pay-per-view numbers supposedly were between 30,000 and 150, 160,000. I'm going with the higher number. I'm gonna give them that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a great weekend, man. It's my birthday weekend. My birthday's on the 9th, Sunday, Mother's Day. Y'all make sure y'all get your mothers something, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to do this quick little stream real quick. Oh, Eddie Hearn says he wants Joe Smith Jr. to fight Danny Jacobs. Man, stop. Stop it. Listen, Danny Jacobs, he might as well go ahead and come back over to the PBC. The reason why I say that, because I would like to see Danny Jacobs against Benavidez. I like that. Jacobs against Benavidez. Winner can fight Charlo. Charlo, Jamal, take on the guy he's supposed to take on, I believe, Juneteenth. And then after that, he should move up to 68. And he should move up to 68 and fight the winner. I like that. That's a good fight. Danny Jacobs and Benavidez, that's a good fight, bro. Anyway, hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that. I will be going live again tomorrow. I might go live during the fight. I'm not sure. It definitely ain't gonna be for them undercard fights because I don't care. I'm not gonna go live for them, but I'm probably gonna watch it, whatever. Anyway, I'm about to hit the gym. Y'all hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm gone.